What's going on, y'all? This is King David back with another video. Back with another video. All right, let's get right into it, guys. We are consistently getting into our flows. We're stepping into our roles. We're being the person that we want to be. We don't need anybody telling us how we need to be. We don't need anybody telling us, yo, whoa, you should be doing this. You should be doing. No, you are born with your own vision, your own dreams. You have your own intuition. You have to understand we have a oneness with the Most High, a oneness with the Creator, a oneness with the universe. We have a oneness with all of life. We're interconnected beings, multidimensional beings. I'm not gonna go too far in that because I don't want you focusing on all the extra stuff. I want you to focus on who you are here to be. Like, just focus on that. What do you want from life? Who do you want to be? Um, I remember it was a quote by Jim Rohn that said, "Don't focus on what's gonna make you successful. Focus. It's not verbatim, but focus on who you're going to become to be successful. Because it is not like you don't want to work outside in. You want to work inside out. You're not trying, if you're trying to be successful or trying to be something and inwardly you still feel like you're not adequate enough, well, that's the state you're going to be in. That's the frequency that you're going to be on, of always wanting, oh, I can't do this, or I'm trying so hard. Like, no, bro, like, you are here as a creative being. You have a power that you are not aware of. A lot of people are not aware of the power within. In religion, they say that the Most High is within, that God's within, that paradise is within, that heaven is within. But this is self-embodiment. This is divine manifestation. You are divine manifestation. Your imagination literally does create reality. And when you use your imagination, all things are possible, right? Well, with God, all things are possible. We gotta start making the connections. Again, if you're on my channel and you not understanding and you like, oh, you weird, then get off my channel, bro. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. You're not wasting my time because I'm doing what I gotta do. But you wasting your time because you sitting here. That's the thing too. Like, yo, stop piggybacking. If you shouldn't even like, you shouldn't be watching shit to be like, oh, well, I don't like what he said. Like, bro, you wasting your time, bro. Ain't nobody give a fuck. Excuse my language. You should be out there doing, if it's something that you like to do that. Like, you don't be them type of niggas that you just be jumping around just to be talking about shit. Like, you should be on your purpose, bro. You don't got time to be worrying about what other people are doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that look? Like, if it's not my video, don't do it on another video too. You should be the one creating content and blah blah blah. You always want to be in the advantage. You're not having an advantage when you don't have no pull and no power. So if you don't got no pull and no power, nigga, why are you worrying about? Stop. What are you worried about? You get what I'm saying? When you have the pulling advantage and you doing things out here, yeah, then people are gonna be more interested in hearing what you gotta say. So all I have to say, don't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Because we here to be doing big things. That's what we're here for. We in 2026, nigga. Like, I keep saying that shit because I'm saying it for a reason. The time frame for us to do certain things is not, just look for yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You see what's going on around you, man. You at this point and you're not doing the things that you want to do them. Go after them. Of course, be aware of your surroundings and stuff, but do what you came here to do because that's most important. If you're going to play chess, make the most effective moves. Life is chess and chess is life. If you're going to live your life, make the most effective move. What's going to be the most effective move for me? This is what we need to understand. You need to make the most effective move. Okay, how do I do that? you want to figure out what you want to do in life and go after it. That's the most effective move. If you sitting here still worried about, oh, I got my job and like, nah, you should already have that lined up, doing what you gotta do. Makes sense. Be rational, right? You got your job, do what you gotta do, right? But you should be using that as a stepping stone to fulfill your passions. I was working, I'm an EMT. So I was working with somebody yesterday, and this brother, we was transporting him to a rehabilitation center, and he basically he used to ride these type of I think like the unicycles. He was talking about the giraffe and all that shit or whatever. Like it's just big one wheeler bikes, and he say how much he gets a workout on them or whatever. But basically, something had happened to me. He got like surgery on his back or something like that, where he wasn't able to do it for a couple of months, and he used to have a lot of people watching him and stuff like that. I think he felt a little bit like depressed about the fact that he couldn't do it no more. And I was like, bro, like he's been doing it for 25 years, mind you. So he's been entertaining people for a long time. I just happened to be entertaining around that time. I was like making them laugh and shit because I like doing that. I like breaking the mold. I don't like being like regular, like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is just a job. Let me just transport him. Nah, nigga. So like I was telling him, bro, you acting like you haven't lived. I said most people live their life and don't actually live. You did that for 25 years. You should be proud of yourself. You a legend in my book. I was like, you know what? If you trying to heal up and go back to doing what you're doing, like he was like, yeah, I really want to do that. I'm like, all right, bro. Well, listen, why don't you make videos in the meantime about your story? You ain't get your story out. People only know you because of what you did, but like now it's time to expand. And then the thing is, when you're making those videos, that's gonna fuel you. That's gonna get your mind prepped and prepared for when you go back out there. But like the next thing that you gotta do, like sometimes you gotta be still. Like a lot of things happen for a reason. So I feel like I met him to remind him, like, yo, start making videos, start putting yourself out there, man. You got a story to tell, bro. Like that shit is important. I think he was like 67 or something like that. But this brother looked young because he was living his fucking life, bro. We're not here to play small, bro. And I didn't meet him for no reason. That's alignment. We're not here to play small. Don't opt out and stop hiding. Bro, everything about life is teaching you to be to be independent, self-reliant, beyond just working a fucking job, bro. This is deeper than your job. This is about you becoming one with all things and being a master of your mind. That's what this is about. This is not about just the damn job. You got to break out of that shit. That's a form of entrapment. But at the same time, if you're a wise builder, you will use that to your advantage so you can get to where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be there. You're doing that because you feel like you have no choice. You get what I'm saying? You doing that because you feel like you have no other choice. That's not how you're supposed to live. If you feeling like you doing something because you have no other choice, then that's not how you're supposed to live. You're supposed to start using your higher faculties of your mind, your imagination, your intuition, and start living on a higher level. These people that are doing successful things, like myself, they have put their mind, they write down their goals, like myself. They envision themselves doing the certain things that they do. They act, talk, and walk as the person they want to be. They are aligned with their goals, not as if they're chasing something, but knowing that they are. Just study them. You can't walk around wanting to be something, but you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. What are you? Let's just look at it let's look at it from a very basic standpoint, right? If you get around somebody and your energy is low and you have like and you feel like you're depressed or whatever, like that person is gonna be able to tell, and they're gonna be like, you're not feeling well today, right? How do they know that? Did you put a sign on your shirt saying, "Oh, I don't feel well"? No, it's an aura that you're giving off. We're interconnected. It's the same thing with life. If you approach life as if, oh, I'm just trying to be somebody, well, that's what you're gonna get back. You're gonna always be trying to be somebody. Life is a mirror, bro. You can't afford to keep walking around like we don't got nothing to offer, bro. You have so much, it's ridiculous. You have to live beyond just the physical, your physical self. You have other layers of yourself. Nobody can see your thoughts, right? But you can. Nobody can see what's in your imagination, but you can. Oh, but we think that's hoo-bah blue-bah because that's how they keep you trapped. You have to understand that the imagination, that the thoughts create your physical reality. That's just the truth. Everything around me is a mental projection. I'm just being real. Oh, that sounds crazy. Well, that's why you're not gonna fucking win. I'll see you on the next video.